Good morning, everyone. Welcome once again to Golden VCR. It's good oatmeal. Howdy, everybody. Today, January 20th, 2025, we celebrate the life and work of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. But first, perhaps we could breathe and relax with LivingArts, the art of breath and relaxation, with Rodney Yee. Rodney Yee. What a classic meme, the Yee. Okay. Who are the college football national championship contenders? Ohio State and Notre Dame. Point is, it's not Alabama, so I don't care. I am obligated by blood to be an Alabama fan. I mean, I did go to a Catholic high school. Our fight song was just the Notre Dame fight song. But I'm not from Indiana, so why do I care? Okay, this needs to be slightly rewound. Oh! A toast to your health. A subscription to Yoga Journal saves you 57% off the newsstand price. Remember magazines? 1 year or 7 issues. No longer $34.93. They can be yours for only $14.95. That's less than the MSRP of a VHS tape in 1999. The art of breath and relaxation. I'm going to pop this in and get it rewinding. It's not Wednesday, so I'm not necessarily going to be... I don't want to set up the camera and everything. I feel like yoga is hard to do on stream anyway, because there's like sitting poses, and then there's standing poses, and then there's laying on the floor poses, and getting all that on camera is a pain. Like, I don't have to be on camera. But anyway, this being a regular non-workout stream, I figured we could just breathe. Micah's very good at stretching. Oh, sorry for eating. Leica does the she really does. She does she's a very long dog, and she does the stretch where every single time she stretches, she does the, you know, first she's stretching forward with her butt all the way down, and then she stretches the other way with her butt all the way up in the air. It's really cute. Okay. LivingArts, the art of breath and relaxation, from 1999. This one was sent in by Wabella. The companion video to the classic The Art of Breath and Relaxation audio set takes you on a powerful visual journey to explore the relationship between breath and relaxation, reduce the harmful effects of stress, and bring vitality and peace to your life. Oh, I love Zenzo. Internationally acclaimed yoga teacher Rodney Yee designed this innovative program to meet the challenges of a demanding, fast-paced lifestyle. Gentle, easy-to-do yoga poses and breathing techniques can be practiced at home, at work, or when you travel. The program is divided into 2 parts. Program 1, Conscious Relaxation, teaches supported yoga poses to help access your inner resources for healing and help relieve muscle tension, headaches, and backaches. These poses prepare you for Program 2, Conscious Breathing, a guided sequence of pranayama techniques, yoga breathing, to help increase energy, lower blood pressure, and improve sleep to create an overall sense of well-being. Mastering the art of a complete conscious breathing while being deeply relaxed requires patience and persistence. The art of breath and relaxation helps you become aware of your breathing so you can embrace life as it unfolds moment by moment. I really need this, actually. I mean, I think we could all use some breathing and relaxation, but as someone who, like, over the past several years of my life has been trying to cultivate awareness better or more, I am still shockingly unaware of my breath. Like, I forget to breathe all the time. Anytime we do one of these fitness tapes and somebody reminds me, like, hey, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, I'm like, oh, yeah, I haven't been breathing this whole time. So let's see what Rodney has to convey to us. Without further ado, Living Arts, the breath of art and relaxation. Right? Yeah, close enough. I'm going to eat some oatmeal. Guyam. I love Guyam. We got to get that on. We got to get that recorded. Gaia, I am. Guyam. This seems so culty. Hey, morning, Shaz. We're learning to breathe and relax. Okay, this logo we've seen. I think they did the Terry Dunn Tai Chi tape. Or we've watched another one of these Living Arts things. It's not a cult, it's an ancient religious practice that's been co-opted into a fitness trend. Or rather, like, a lot of different ancient religious practices that have been co-opted in a lot of different ways for a lot of different fitness trends. Yoga.
Meditation. Living Arts.
Uncle Jesse.
Expand your spiritual horizons. Explore alternative approaches to health. Discover a unique collection of books, audios, and videos, clothing, music, and lifestyle accessories that bring pleasure and quiet beauty to your life.
Definitely, wow. Definitely commercialized to hell. I love it. We can get yoga merchandise. We can get fashion accessories. Caution, caution, caution. Consult with your bowling doctor. Or your yoga CPA. I should get a different chair. I mean, I also need to finish eating this bowl of oatmeal. Women who are menstruating should not practice inverted poses, back bends, or vigorous standing poses. Why is that? Someone explain it to me. Pregnant women should not practice twists or any abdominal tightening poses and should consult their doctor before beginning any yoga program. Is a menstruating woman like a bloodborne enemy with a, like, is it, if you twist too much, does it explode out of you? I imagine there's like a big glowing red orb on your entire abdomen. Well, look, we're here to breathe and relax. with Rodney E. Desert chair.
Hello, I'm Rodney Yee, and I'd like to welcome you to the Art of Breath and Relaxation. In my many years of practicing and teaching yoga, I have discovered that there is a profound relationship between achieving consistent relaxation in your life and the way in which you breathe. My goal in this program is to help you learn to use the power of your own breathing
Rodney.
in combination with your natural capacity for deep relaxation.
I love Rodney's
to eliminate stress from your life,
Surfer Bro vibes.
to provide you with an increased sense of inner peace and composure.
Is he from SoCal?
Beginners may use the foundation provided by this program to move on to a deeper study of yoga, while more experienced practitioners may find this program useful.
Oh, he spent his childhood on military bases in Altus, Oklahoma, and Puerto Rico.
I have found that the proper combination of relaxation and breathing truly is an art.
But he began teaching at the yoga room in Berkeley in 1987. So,
and to be completely relaxed
Northern California
requires full and easy breathing. This will help put an end to tension and stress and bring a renewed sense of vitality to your life. To master this art, I have designed this program in 2 complementary sections. In the first program, entitled Conscious Relaxation, I will lead you through 5 simple, easy-to-do yoga poses. These poses are designed to help you become aware of your body and the space around you. One after the other, they will lead you further and further into a state of deep peace and contentment. The second program, Conscious Breathing, contains 3 gentle exercises to help you become fully aware of how you nourish your body with breath. These exercises will help to release tension, improve concentration, and reduce fatigue. Together, these 2 programs will help you achieve a sense of total well-being and a synthesis of your mind-body, as well as a mindfulness of the world around you. Breathing is something all of us do every moment of our lives, but very few of us really pay any attention to it. Over many years of experience, I have found that becoming aware of my breathing and actually channeling the way I breathe can truly make me more healthy and peaceful. I hope that my program will help you to achieve these same goals as well. Remember, practice with patience. In the beginning, the benefits of these exercises may seem small, but as you continue to practice with me, I believe you will find that the rewards are truly great. Namaste.
Namaste, Rodney. I'm almost done with this oatmeal. I put so many pecans in here, it's delicious.
Conscious relaxation. Checking in. Begin with checking in, a nurturing practice of learning to be present to bodily sensations, to the movement of the breath, and to ever-changing thoughts. You can practice almost anywhere, anytime. To practice, you need a sturdy chair. Begin by sitting on the edge of the chair seat. Imagine yourself in strong contact with the earth, feet firmly placed on the floor, spine lengthened but relaxed. Place your hands on your thighs, palms down. Close your eyes, your mouth. Breathe through your nose. Now lean slightly forward.
Rodney, shit, I still have more oatmeal.
Lean back. To the right.
2 hops this time.
To the left.
Charlie Brown.
Come back to center. Experience the center, your head balanced over your chest, Chest over your pelvis. Pelvis over your sitting bones. Feel the subtle movements as your body continues to move ever so slightly in and out of center over the earth. Bring your attention to your breath. Follow its rhythm like waves washing against the shore.
I know we're being snarky about Rodney and I'm mostly eating oatmeal, but also I'm legit doing this.
Allow the breath to drop into the lower belly.
And I invite you to do the same if you feel like it. Consult your bullying doctor first, though. And if you're menstruating, absolutely don't do this. It's critically important. It's so dangerous.
Check your posture.
The sitting bone's connected to the head bone.
Continue to plant your feet firmly. Feel how that contact elongates your spine, and when your spine is long, how the breath comes more fully. Relax your arms, hands, eyes, and mouth.
Relax your eyeballs.
Checking in is your time to be with yourself. Body, breath, and mind resting easily in silence, moment by moment.
Relax your body, relax your fetus. Ha! Gotcha! That was a trick. You're doing this pregnant.
Slowly stand
Get out.
up. Reach your arms over your head and stretch. Now you can continue to the next pose. If you end your practice here, take a few moments to transition to your next activity. Relaxation pose with chair.
Are you ready to chair
This supported pose
and relax?
rests the lower back, opens the shoulders, and refreshes the legs. Most helpful if you sit a lot. To practice, you need a chair and possibly a folded blanket or pillow.
Nah, I grew up Catholic. My knees can take
with
it.
your calves resting on a chair seat. If you have long lower legs, turn the chair sideways.
Oh, we need a yoga bear chair. All right.
Move toward or away from the chair until the weight of your legs is supported. Your knees and hips are bent approximately 90 degrees.
Please enjoy.
Bend your elbows and
Footstream.
place them on the floor beside your torso. Press down to lift your torso slightly and roll your shoulder blades under. Lie back. If your head feels thrown back, place a pillow or folded blanket under it so your chin is slightly lower than your forehead.
Rodney, my head feels heavy because
Rest
there's
your
a
arms
headset on it.
comfortably by your sides, palms up. Close your eyes.
I got these red socks for Christmas.
Look down as if gazing toward your heart.
They're Filsons.
Feel your body supported completely, the calves resting on the chair, the back and arms on the ground. As you relax, notice how the breath slows down. Gently inhale, exhale completely, and feel the breath moving through the entire back body. From the neck to the back, the pelvis,
from the
to
pussy
thighs,
to the crack.
calves, and through the heels. Inhale, exhale completely. Easy breath. Place your hands on your lower belly.
Oh, that's what breathing feels
Feel
like.
the rhythm
Shit.
of the rise and the fall of the breath
I've
beneath
definitely
your
not been
hands.
doing this right for the past 36 years.
Inhale. As you exhale, feel the belly drop towards the back body. Inhale. Exhale. Let go of all tension in the lower back, neck, and shoulders. Continue to ride the waves of your breath.
If you're
as it
menstruating, though,
enlivens your entire
it's critically
body,
important that you hold on to
even
that
your
tension.
skin, which is receptive
Your
to
body
touch.
needs that tension to keep the uterine lining inside.
Lie your hands at your sides again, palms up. Continue to feel the rhythm of the belly. Relax even more deeply. The skin of your forehead spreads evenly across your skull. Feel the hollow
does
at
it?
each temple. Relax the eyebrows. Soften your eyes in their sockets. Continue to gaze downward, eyes closed. Surrender. Feel the calves spreading on the chair and the weight of the arms on the floor.
Surrender.
Notice how the fingers are slightly
Buy
curled
yoga-based
and sense
fashion
the very
accessories
center of the
from my
palms.
brand.
Drop into silence. Once again, feel the movement of the breath, like a gentle wind moving through the branches and leaves of a tree. Allow your mind to rest on the rhythm of the breath. Your lower back feels light, and the sides of your waist feel elongated.
Don't tell me how to feel, Rodney. You don't know that.
Your thighs drop easily into the hip sockets and slightly away from your pelvis. These subtle movements invite the breath to come more fully into your pelvis. Allow yourself to enjoy your state of deep relaxation. The body, breath, and mind are expansive, absorbing all sensations, letting go of all sensations.
I do feel like the urge to be snarky is
Bring your knees toward your
impeding my
chest.
ability to enter the
Roll
meditative
onto
state.
your right side.
I'm trying to balance
Rest
these
for
two
several
concerns.
cycles of breath. Use your arms to help you sit up.
Oh, hello there.
Take your experience of relaxation with you to your next activity. Reclined cobbler's pose. Reclined cobbler's pose relaxes the belly and the lower back. Beneficial for women during their menstrual period. It also opens the hips and
What?
aids digestion. To practice, you need 2 blankets, a strap.
Don't do any of this if you're
bolster, and a
menstruating, but this
pillow.
one's great for
Sit
menstruation.
at one end of the bolster. Place a strap around your sacrum, on the inside of your legs, and around your feet. Tighten it firmly to draw your feet close to your hips. Place a blanket under each leg. Lie back on the bolster.
Oh, I can't do that. This chair has a back.
Bend your arms and press your elbows into the floor to lift your torso slightly.
I don't have any of those fun cushions that
Roll
you
your
can probably
shoulder
buy from
blades
Rodney for
toward your pelvis and lie back.
$150.
Feel the shoulder blades rest easily against the back and flat on the floor. If your head feels thrown back, place a pillow or a folded blanket under it so your chin is slightly lower than your forehead. Move your head from side to side until you are resting on the center of the back of your head. Place your arms comfortably at your sides palms up. Close your eyes. Rest.
Yes, sir, Rodney.
Allow the blankets to receive the weight of your legs. The inner thighs rest on the thigh bones. The bones drop toward the blankets. Breathe. Place your hands on your inner thighs. Receive the touch. Soften the skin and muscles beneath them. Inhale. Exhale. With each exhalation, release the inner thighs more completely. The release of your inner thighs brings the breath deeper into your lower belly. With each breath, the organs in the pelvic cavity are nourished.
The organs in the pelvic cavity. Which ones would those be,
Let your legs
Rodney?
relax even more deeply as they rest on the blankets.
I guess we don't need to be that specific.
Allow all tension to melt away. Place your palms over your eyes, fingers resting on your forehead. Again, receive your own touch as the skin of your head broadens and follows the relaxation of your inner thighs.
I have glasses, Rodney. I can't do that.
Soften your eyelids.
It would
The
be a good
eyes
time to rub all the
themselves.
sleep out of my eyes, though.
And your eye sockets as you continue to look down toward your heart.
Oh no, that's stuck. There we go.
Place your arms at your sides, palms up. Inhale, exhale. Broaden your shoulder blades and relax the skin between them.
Haley, do you mean like how squishy
With
the
each
eyeballs actually
exhalation,
are and how much
feel
they
how
deform?
Releasing the skin between the shoulder blades relaxes the skin of your forehead. Inhale. Exhale.
Don't do yoga
Each
if you have
exhalation
eyeballs.
makes you more aware of the
They might
broadness of the
explode.
skin of the upper back and the face.
Just like your menstrual orb might explode.
Inhale tenderly. Exhale completely without force. Go deeper still. Feel the true weight of your legs resting on the blankets.
Resting on the blants?
The true weight of your arms supported on the floor.
It's definitely an editing hitch.
There is the circle of life, the circle of your legs, formed by this pose, the circle of your arms, the circle of your breath, and the circle of the rising and falling away
I see,
of your
we're melding
thoughts.
the
All
Eastern
the circles hold
yogic
this silence,
traditions with
like the
the
space between the stars
Elton
and the
John
night
Lion
sky.
King traditions.
The circles of this reclining
The
pose
circle of life
bring
of
you to
yoga.
a sense of completeness and comfort, so your nervous system can rest. Observe your mind and body, and know there are infinite states of relaxation.
Oh no, I didn't bring a wall.
Elevated legs pose. This inverted pose calms the mind, lowers blood pressure, and reduces fatigue and swelling in the legs.
Yeah, but I need a
Great for those who stand up at work all day.
portable wall. Okay, the dog has a
For
thing.
this practice, you will need a bolster or a blanket.
This
In this
is
pose, Your hips and middle back.
This is a
rest on
comforter
the
that Haley
bolster,
rolled up and
and
sewed
your
into a
legs are
ring for the
supported by
dog.
a wall.
So this could be a good...
Your hamstring flexibility would determine the distance of your pelvis and legs from the wall.
I'm not going to have a wall.
To begin,
That's fine.
sit on the bolster with the side of your body touching the wall. As you slowly roll your torso to the bolster, swing your legs up the wall.
What? What? How do I do this?
Position your legs so they extend straight up the
Okay,
wall
I wanna be
and
this
are
way.
together.
I can't reach the
Bend
door.
your arms, place your elbows by your
this cord.
sides, press down, lift your torso slightly, roll your shoulder blades under and toward the wall. Lie back. The movement of your shoulder blades creates a slight arch in the lower back.
They really
Your
should put
chin
on the
should
back
be
of the
slightly
box
lower than your forehead.
a list
If
of
it
all the
isn't, place a
cushions
folded
and
blanket
chairs
below
and
your
walls
head.
that you need.
Rest your hands comfortably by your sides, palms up. Close your eyes.
I think this more or less is it.
Breathe easily. Allow your torso to receive complete support from the floor. Put your hands on your belly, below your navel. Feel the rise and fall of your breath beneath your hands. To deepen your relaxation, imagine your legs are like a majestic waterfall. Water releases down them into the deep pool of the lower belly.
The chair doesn't really support
A sense of lightness returns to your legs.
the weight of my
as
legs,
all tension drains down and out.
so I have to keep them very tense and stiff. Like
The
this is a
water from
good
the falls
leg lift
runs
exercise.
downstream,
I don't
washing
know if it's
over
what
your
Rodney
chest,
wants me to do, but it's
throat,
the best I can do right now.
cheeks, and over your forehead. Enjoy the pleasure of the inversion.
Oh, baby.
Allow your awareness to ride on the movements of the breath,
Enjoy the pleasure of the
moving
inversion.
easily into and out of the torso. Inhale. Exhale, and feel your back broad against the floor. Inhale.
Ah!
Exhale completely.
Thank you.
Experience the silence at the bottom of each exhalation.
Haley walked into the room and threw a pillow directly onto my stomach.
Infinite space in your belly.
Hello,
Release
dog.
all tension in your lower back and pelvis.
Leica, come here.
Move your hands to your upper chest, upper arms resting on the floor. Inhale. Exhale. As the belly drops into the pelvic cavity, feel the suppleness of your chest. Inhale and feel your chest open horizontally from the breastbone to the outer corners of the armpits. Exhale.
I'm doing a really bad job of following Rodney's
Inhale. The
instructions
breath comes
slash
easily into your
guided
chest.
meditation.
Open lungs, open heart. Exhale, throat relaxes.
Also, my legs are getting numb.
Place your hands at your sides again, palms up. Your mind reflects the openness of your chest, expansive as the blue sky. Water belly, river breath, sky mind.
Yep, I am all of those things.
Symmetry, clarity, relaxation. silence, peace.
Silence. Surrender.
To come out, bend your legs, push your feet against the wall, and push your body away from the wall to reclined cobbler's pose.
We're getting instructions for coming out.
Open your eyes.
Something about putting your feet on a wall in cobbler's pose.
Roll to your right side. Use your arms to help you sit up. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you, Rodney.
Relaxation pose. This pose seems the easiest of all the yoga postures,
Namaste.
but it truly
Menstruate.
requires the most of you. It challenges you to let go of all actions and goals and to give your full attention to what is, the rising and falling away of thoughts and bodily sensations. To practice, you may need a pillow and a rolled blanket. It is important to stay warm during practice. Keep an extra blanket nearby to cover yourself if you get chilly. Select a cleared space on the floor that is spacious enough for you to lie down. If the floor is not carpeted, you can lie on a blanket. Begin in staff pose. Sit down on the floor with your legs extended out in front of you. Hands at the sides of your hips, palms down. If you have any lower back discomfort, place a rolled blanket under your knees.
Oh, under your
Keep your
knees.
legs active as you lie down.
I had it under my
slowly,
ass.
vertebra by vertebra,
Sorry, my
as
sitting
symmetrically
bones.
as possible. Bend your arms. Press your elbows into the floor slightly to lift your torso. Roll your shoulder blades under. Tuck your buttocks flush under as you reach the legs long.
What?
Separate your feet slightly. If your head feels thrown back, place a pillow or a folded blanket under it so your chin is slightly lower than your forehead. Place your hands, palm up, by the sides of your torso. Close your eyes. Take the time to make any other adjustments so that you are comfortable.
I think I'm more or less laying on the floor the way Rodney wants me to. I've gone ahead and put the pillows in to
Now,
give me training
decide that
wheels.
this is your pose, and you will not move or make any more adjustments.
Sure.
Feel your legs, torso, arms, and head completely supported by the floor. Breathe easily. Bring your awareness to the soles of your feet. So sensitive. Right foot. Left foot. Imagine your feet on the warm earth. Let each relax completely. Move up to the ankles. Right ankle. Left ankle. Two joints. Feel the space.
This is the
Clear channels.
basically the body bone song, but much more relaxed.
The calf muscles widen against the floor. Feel the true weight of the lower legs and the feet. Experience the spaciousness of each knee joint. The right knee, the front, the sides, the back. Now the left knee. Complete release. Your thigh bones drop towards the floor. The thigh muscles relax. The right, the left. Let go of the desire to propel yourself forward in the world.
That's tough, but let's try
The belly
it.
rests on the sacrum. The sacrum rests on the floor. Inhale. Feel the rib cage open to receive the breath. Exhale. Feel it soften. No restriction. Only the freedom of your breath moving through your inner landscape. Inhale. The chest is supple. Exhale. Release the arms from the shoulders to the upper arms. The elbows, forearms, wrists, palms, back of the hands, and fingers. Feel the right arm drop toward the floor. And now the left. Both the arms and the legs simultaneously relaxing. Release the throat and the back of the neck. The skin of the throat and the skin of the back of the neck are porous and supple. Skin of the forehead. The skin of the cheeks, receptive. Feel the outline and the shape of your whole body now. Hold your whole body in your awareness. The breath moves completely through your body. Your mind is at one with its movements. Here's the time and place where you let down all of your habits of protection, your habits of personality. You are clear again. Smile in the silence. Rest. Conscious breathing. Breath awareness.
Oh, he didn't tell me to get up.
One of the most powerful breathing techniques is to observe your breath. Whether you're just getting started
I started
or have
menstruating.
experience with yoga breath work, this breath awareness exercise will help you discover ways you unconsciously grip or force your breath.
I was suddenly seized by the
It will also
realization that
prepare
I
you
only
for the more
have
advanced breath work that
I'm
follows.
rapidly running out of hard drive space to
Remember,
record this
you can
VOD in the
practice
middle of
breath
that
awareness
exercise.
directly after any of the conscious relaxation poses. To practice,
But I
you may
resisted
need
the
one
urge to
rolled
get up and
blanket
check the thing.
and one folded blanket or pillow. If your practice space is not carpeted,
I have
you can
11
lie on a
gigs
blanket.
free.
Keep an extra blanket nearby to place over you
But I can
if you
delete
get chilly. We'll practice breath awareness
60
in
gigs.
relaxation pose.
Okay, now we're good.
Begin in staff pose. Sit on the floor. Legs extended, palms on the floor by the sides of your hips. Chest lifted. If you have any lower back pain or stiffness, place a rolled blanket under your knees. Even if you don't, you might find using the roll a comfortable practice alternative. Lower your torso, vertebra by vertebra. Separate your legs about hips width apart. Tuck your buttocks under. Let your legs and feet drop open.
So we're back to the floor now.
Place your hands,
Receive the
palms
touch.
up, comfortably by the sides of your body. Take the time to make yourself as comfortable and symmetrical as possible. If your head feels thrown back, place a folded blanket or pillow under it so your chin is lower than your forehead. Cover yourself with a blanket if you feel chilly.
I can't see Rodney while I'm laying on the floor,
Close your eyes.
but I don't really need to.
Allow your body-mind to relax, to settle in the here and now. Bring your awareness to the breath. Where do you feel it? In the abdomen? Chest? Throat? Nostrils? Do you sense it in more than one place? Can you find the breath where it rises and falls most easily? Gently follow each inhalation and exhalation. To help you feel the relationship between the body and breath, we'll practice a hands-on exercise called breath awareness. Place one hand on your belly, below your navel, and the other hand on your solar plexus, found right below the breastbone. Inhale. Exhale. Feel how the breath undulates between the belly and the solar plexus. Complete ease. No resistance. Only your attention on the movements of the belly and the solar plexus. Inhale, soften your belly. Exhale, relax your solar plexus. Move your hand from your belly to the breastbone. Now feel the pulse, the rhythm of the breath as it moves between the solar plexus and your heart area. Inhale, gentle heart. Exhale, soft solar plexus. Inhale, feel the solar plexus. Exhale, observe your heart. Do you notice any restrictions? With each inhalation and exhalation, allow these areas to soften beneath your hands so the breath can come freely. Now move your hand from your solar plexus to your throat. Relax your arms. Feel the relationship of the breath between the chest and the throat. Both areas, complete ease. Letting go of any resistance, any hardness, any thickening in the throat or chest. Inhale, relax chest. Exhale, soft throat.
What about my uterus?
Inhale, observe your throat.
Does the breath go there, or does
Exhale, observe your chest.
does it mix violently with the blood?
Move your hand from your solar plexus to your forehead. Continue to relax your eyes as you look downward toward your heart. Feel the rhythm of the breath between your forehead and your throat. Relax the skin of your forehead. It responds to the movements of your breath. Inhale, feel your throat receive your breath. Exhale, feel your forehead relax. Inhale, receptive throat. Exhale, relaxed forehead. Move your hand from your throat to the top of your head. Feel the undulations between the top of your head and your forehead. Relax deeply. Inhale, observe your forehead. Exhale, release the crown of the head. Inhale, relax the crown of your head. Exhale, release your forehead. Now place both palms over your eyes and rest your fingers on your forehead. When doing breath work, an indicator of your state of relaxation is the quality of the skin and the muscles of your face, the eyes and their sockets.
Squish, 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 squish.
Don't force relaxation. Allow it to unfold. Relaxation is an invitation to your breath to flow easily and evenly throughout your body-mind. Place your hands by your sides once again, palms up. Feel your breath being accepted evenly into your body. The breath continues to rise and fall to nourish your entire being. Observe your body-mind in conscious relaxation. To end your practice, bend your legs and roll gently onto your right side. Rest for a few breaths. Use your arms to help you sit up.
I've been breathing. How about y'all?
exhalation awareness. The inability to be at ease in the body-mind is directly reflected in the exhalation. Labored and irregular breathing, shortness of breath, and general anxiety are often the results of incomplete exhalations. In the practice that follows, you will learn to let go of habits that prevent you from exhaling completely. We'll start with relaxation pose. You will need a rolled blanket and may need a pillow or folded blanket. Lie on the floor with the rolled blanket under your knees.
All right, it's blanket time again. It's floor time again. It's been nice
Press your elbows into the
seeing you
floor
face to
and
face
slightly
again,
lift
Chad.
your torso.
I'm going back to the
Roll
floor
your
now.
shoulder blades under.
Daddy's
and
going
lie
out
back.
for floor cigarettes, but he'll be back.
If your head feels thrown back, place a pillow under it so your chin is slightly lower than your forehead. Place your arms comfortably by your sides, palms up. Close your eyes. Observe conscious relaxation. Place your hands on your belly below your navel. Follow the movement of the breath as the belly rises and falls with each inhalation and exhalation. As you do, notice the slight natural pause at the base of the exhalation. It happens just before you inhale again. A moment of silence. So too, there is a pause at the top of the inhalation, just before you exhale. Continue to follow the movement of the belly beneath your hands. Bring your attention to your exhalation, smooth and complete, as the belly drops deep into your pelvic cavity. Stay present to the movement of your breath. Allow the exhalation to lengthen naturally. Do not force. With each exhalation, allow the legs to relax deeply. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. This pause is not a holding, just a moment of surrender. At first, it may be about a second long. When you feel the bottom of the exhalation, pause. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Begin the inhalation from the base of the exhalation. You feel the slow, smooth inhalation rising in your belly and your chest. Exhale. When you feel its completion, pause a little bit longer. No holding, no tension, no effort. Just a pause so the exhalation completes itself. As your practice develops, you can lengthen the pause, but only when it feels natural, without force.
And when you're not menstruating.
Inhale with ease.
Remember, if you're menstruating, do not breathe. It's critically important.
Exhale.
Do not breathe.
Pause. The elongation of the pause of the exhalation comes naturally, and from this pause arises a smooth, simple inhalation as gentle as the morning mist rising off the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Surrender. Each breath is unique. Stay attentive. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Exhale. Silence. Conscious breathing suite. To practice, you'll need a blanket and a pillow. If these are not available, lie directly on the floor. Fold a firm blanket so it is about 6 to 12 inches wide, 3 to 4 inches high,
Just checking back
and
in.
long enough for your spine and head to lie on.
We're eating cats.
Place your pillow
I gotta
on
go
one
back
end
to the
of it.
floor. I stood up too quick.
Sit on the floor up against the other end of the folded blanket. Lower your spine slowly down on the blanket. Place a pillow under your head so your chin is lower than your forehead. Place your hands comfortably at the sides of your torso.
This is definitely
Palms
relaxing
up.
me.
Roll your shoulder blades under. Legs and feet drop open. Close your eyes. Relax your entire body completely with each exhalation. Now put your hands on your face, heels of the hands on the cheekbones, and fingers covering the eyes and the forehead. Simple inhalation, simple exhalation. Relax the skin of your face. With each exhalation, feel the broadness of your forehead, the relaxation of your eyebrows, the depth of your eyes, the cheeks. Let your eyes look downward towards your heart. Next, place your hands on your lower belly below the navel. Relax your arms. Feel the rise and fall of your belly, the completion of each exhalation, and a slight pause before you inhale again. If at any time during the next exercise you need to swallow, do so at the bottom of the exhalation. If your facial muscles tense, your eyes tear, or if your ears ring, stop the breath work and return to normal breathing. Let's begin with deeply absorbed breath, or Ujjayi Pranayama, the practice of long, smooth inhalations and long, smooth exhalations. During each inhalation, do not fill to your maximum capacity. Listen to my instructions, but practice at your own rhythm. Sometimes your breath may not be in sync with my words. That's okay. Keep practicing. Inhale. Belly drops and the breath moves into your chest. Exhale. Wide chest. Inhale as your breath moves into the side ribs and up through your rib cage and to your collarbones. Exhale. Inhale, chest opens. Move your hands to your lower ribs, with the baby fingers on the lowest ones.
Baby fingers?
Exhale. Practice smooth inhalations and smooth exhalations.
Are those like baby teeth? They fall out and get replaced by your adult fingers?
Inhale. Feel your breath moving into the side lower ribs, to the middle ribs, and then into the upper ribs. As you inhale, the breath enters through the side lower ribs. As you exhale, the breath exits through the top of the breastbone. Inhale, the rib cage expands. Exhale, the belly drops as the rib cage stays expanded. No force. Inhale. Exhale slightly deeper. From this exhalation comes a smooth, slow inhalation of equal length, moving into the side lower ribs, filling the rib cage up to the collarbones. Slow, smooth exhalation, releasing the breath out the top of the breastbone. Maintain the lift and expansion of the rib cage as long as you comfortably can. Place your arms beside you, comfortably at your sides, palms up. Inhale, deeply absorbed breath. Long, slow, smooth exhalation. Deeply absorbed breath. Slow, smooth inhalations. Slow, complete exhalations. Complete your next cycle of deeply absorbed breath and return to normal breathing. Scan your body from the soles of your feet to the crown of your head. Relax any tension that was created by your practice of deeply absorbed breath. If you feel tired or uneasy, end your practice for today with relaxation pose. If you feel refreshed, continue with me. Let's practice three-part breath or Viloma pranayama.
50-50 on that. Like I feel
In this
renewed and
breath work,
refreshed,
the
but also
inhalation is taken in 3 equal stages,
lightheaded.
linked by gentle pauses. A complete exhalation follows.
Hey, this is
Inhale,
not sleep.
pause.
I'm very mindful right
Inhale,
now.
pause. Inhale.
I'm following along with
pause.
Rodney. And you can too,
Exhale, slow and smooth.
unless you're menstruating.
Inhalation. Do not fill your
Thanks,
maximum
Jace.
capacity. Each segment of inhalation is smooth. In each pause, Feel as if the chest continues to expand and the lungs fill with breath, even though there is no actual intake. At the last pause, with the chest still expansive, release the breath out the top of the breastbone while the belly drops. On your own now, inhale, pause. Inhale, pause. Inhale, pause. Exhale. During the first inhalation segment, the breath moves into the lower ribs, the second into the middle ribs, the third into the upper chest.
I think
Keep
this
the
is
lift and the expansion of the entire
basically-
rib cage as you exhale through the breastbone.
This is basically
Belly
Wim Hof
dropping.
breathing, right? Like he's easing us into
Finally, release the chest at the bottom of the
that, more
exhalation.
or less.
Inhale into the lower ribs, pause. Inhale into the middle ribs, pause. Inhale into the collarbones, pause. Exhale. Keep the rhythm of the three-part breath, the chest rising and opening to the movements of the breath from the lower ribs all the way up to the collarbones. Each inhalation is smooth, and within each pause is a spiral that carries you to the next segment, and the next, and the next. Gently exhale. Complete your last cycle of three-part breath. Return to your natural breathing. Let your breath run freely. Follow the pulse of your natural breath and let it take you deeper and deeper into relaxation pose. Scan the body and check for any tension in the skin and muscles of your face. It's common that some tension collects here during breathing practice. Relax the crown of your head, the scalp, the skin of your forehead. Relax your eyes, the skin of your neck and throat. Feel the ease of your breath moving in and out of your nostrils. Simple breath, natural breath. You have created a supple chest during deeply absorbed breath and the three-part breath, one that opens to invite your breath in. Your belly moves without resistance to the movement of the breath. Release any tension in your feet, calves, and thighs. The thigh bones drop towards the floor. Let go of any tension along the length of the spine and around the shoulders. Breathe easily through your nose. There is no resistance anywhere in your body to accepting the breath. To come out, slowly wiggle the fingers and the toes. Gently
coming
extend
out.
your arms and legs.
I want the world to know. Oh, I just farted very
Bend your
deeply.
legs and roll onto your right side.
That was Very relaxed.
Rest on your side for several breaths. When you feel ready, use your arms to help you sit up.
Ah.
Sit quietly for several breaths. Know the silence. In our lives, we're conditioned to think about the future. It was not until I practiced yoga that I found a way to be. My wish for you is that as you practice with me time and time again, you learn to let go of your habits of becoming and cherish simply living. Namaste.
Namaste, Rodney. Namaste, chat. Oh. Ooh. Ah. That was nice. I can feel that. I can feel the breath and the relaxation. I feel like my voice is deeper now. My chest is fuller. My spine more elongated. Desert City Catering. That probably was Joshua Tree. Oh no, I'm gonna start menstruating. Surprise. Oh, yep, shot entirely on location in Joshua Tree National Park. Thanks to Chief Ranger Judy Bartzat. Woo, baby. Well, all right. I feel pretty, not gonna lie, I feel pretty, pretty mindful, pretty in the moment here. Normally, if there's silence at the end of the tape, I'm thinking, oh no. I've got to get back there. I've got to turn the music back on so that there's constant entertaining vibes. I got to hit stop on the VCR in case there's some weird, loud, shrill noises at the end of the tape. I was hoping there would be loud, shrill noises. Loud trill noises. That was fun. Actually, I do, come to think of it, have a different background track that I hardly ever use. It's by the same guy. It's I think I prepared this track for the Tai Chi tape that we did because I felt it fit the vibe better. I'm curious, did anyone else breathe and or stretch along with Rodney and me? That's fair. That was nice. Where are we? It's Earth. It's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. We are perhaps at the dawn of a new era of mutual aid, community organizing, and civil disobedience. Isn't that nice? We're going to all have to find ways of getting involved however we can. And I'm happy that I'm so centered and relaxed from Rodney Yee's practice. One thing I do want us to watch today is African American Heritage, hosted by none other than Felicia Rashad, the mom from The Cosby Show, also an icon. An icon of grace and beauty. So we could do that next, or we could... It's only 25 minutes. We could find something else, too. I don't know. Oh, these... In order for something to show up on this page, it needs to have the old-fashioned tags on it, so it doesn't. But let's see. We have... What else was there up here? Ooh, what about Experience Arts Camp? It's only 10 minutes. Oh, there's also a PBS documentary about Africans in America, America's journey through slavery. Exposes the truth through surprising revelations, dramatic recreations, rare archival photography, and riveting first-person accounts. How long is this? We don't know. It looks pretty long, and it's not rewound. Maybe we'll save that one for Black History Month, because that's coming up. So yeah, why don't we find this one looks fun. Experience Arts Camp from the Experience Museum and the Experience Music Project in Seattle. Let me grab that. Experience. Play it, yell it, feel it, see it, hear it. Play it, yell it, feel it, see it, hear it. Play it, yell it, feel it, see it, hear it. Play it, yell it. Bop it, twist it, pull it. So this is from the Experience Music Project. Oh, really? So they predate. They, as an organization, predate the museum. So I don't know exactly what their mission is or was, but they apparently held a summer camp for young musically inclined kids, I guess. And this is Session 1, Summer 1998, 10 minutes, Experience Arts Camp. I don't know if this is going to be like a compilation for the kids that went there or a promo, but we'll see. Here we go. It's Experience Arts Camp. Talk about Brazilian drums.
I would say that the arts camp is a pretty amazing experience for the kids. Our main intention here was not to have keyboard players who came here or drummers to come away after 2 weeks a better keyboard player, a better drummer, but to expose them to a wide variety of music and to bring our experience to the table.
I feel like this is squished vertically.
I'm a songwriter and mostly pop
Or maybe all
songs
the people
and
they're
rock
showing
songs.
are just
And
have wide
my
features.
contribution was really to talk about songwriting a little bit, how I do it, and to actually plant the idea in the kids' minds that they could write a song. So one day we talked about how to put a song together, and we made a very broad definition of what a song is. Does not have to have lyrics, does not even have to have an instrument. Just, we wanted to get them thinking about creating something original, something that was meaningful. Why do you write a song? Because
What is
you're
that guy in the
moved
right
to it.
thinking?
It was interesting to
looks
key
lost in
into the
thought.
levels of, you know, what an 8-year-old's experience is, and really how sophisticated they are. Was really quite stunning to me.
When you think some of these things are going to be surprises to them, that musical instruments can do these things now, and of course they're not at all. They're much more computer literate than we are, for example. So we're actually more advanced than I realized.
What's been surprising is
Ah,
some of them are so knowledgeable about
millennials.
certain periods. You know, say, where's this from? And, you know, they'll know it's the 60s, or this is the 70s, or this is delineated by disco.
Remember
And
when we
talk about
millennials were kids and
disco,
we
and
knew
we
way
saw
more about
a
technology?
video of somebody, you know, saying that, you know, that was the worst period of music, disco, and, you know, and we would emphasize that, in fact, that's true.
Ooh, burn. There was some good disco. Gloria Gaynor was legit, man.
The funnest thing about Experience Art Camp is when you learn different things and you get to be able to do different things, not like doing the same things at camp. Like if you go to soccer camp, you just play soccer, but here you can do whatever you wanted to do. Yeah, you can do art, music, drama, dancing.
Well, it's drama and writing and dance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
there's four different choices,
four
but
different
you pick
selections,
three.
but you pick 3.
When did they start doing this kind of documentary style?
And my
with the Dutch angles and the
arts. So
where every
first week I did
shot is
music
like,
and then visual arts. Say my third choice was drama.
it's great going to this camp.
Music and drama.
No,
I
wait.
really like the sculpturing. I'm in sculpturing and glass this
I
week,
love the camp.
and I really like how we're doing it. First,
It
we
is
did a
very real
picture,
world, yeah.
And then we made it into clay with like things that were uplifted, so that we could then therefore put it in the sand and then pour glass into it.
In music, I learned how to play more than just the piano. And then in drama, I learned how to do storytelling and how to show what a character's like and make different characters.
There was a storyteller who came in. She was wonderful. And I really liked how she told her stories because she could really get to your heart. And I've been telling stories, but only to like friends and really close family. And some of her stories really have inspired me. And I'm starting to write a small book.
I like it all, but I just started music yesterday, and it's really fun because, like, you get to try different things, like playing the drum. I've never done that before, and it's really, really fun.
Yeah, that was really cool.
And like playing the electric guitar, stuff you wouldn't normally do, but
Doing the music portion of it and seeing what else is being offered, and every day there's a performance by some working artist or storyteller or, I mean, amazing group of people that came on the various days, and the exposure even for myself to these people was very moving. So, you know, what they're getting is something really special. What they're being exposed to is something really special. I mean, it impressed me seeing, you know, the level of the other instructors and what the kids were getting from the different disciplines.
Particularly talking about the afternoon performances.
I wonder how much
we
this
saw
cost.
Some really world-class, seemed like
In
fabulous
1998.
presentations. We were all just taken up and, you know, transported to another world.
Yeah, you can put two colors together, you know. Here, watch this. Now rub some of that on there.
Oh, cool.
Oh no, Dave, you're ruining his art.
Yeah, blend it in.
That's his expression, not yours.
Nice.
Just so much paint, so much craft paint being. The kids are having fun. Oh, these kids are so rich.
How we just kind of splattered it.
Their parents pay a boatload of money for them to go to this camp, and they fuck up their shoes. Ain't no working class family gonna be able to afford just getting your shoes completely fucked up. Anyway, this is adorable.
I invited my friend Nancy to join me. I've been telling her about the great time I'm having, and she was gracious enough to do that. And so we actually sort of fashioned our presentation around, you know, including some popular songs that Hart had done, and also some stuff that we just wanted to engage the kids and get some participation and do some funny stuff.
I love that Led Zeppelin mandolin.
I thought it would be great, since Nance plays you know, an array of instruments from the ukulele to the electric guitar, to really start with kind of her history of learning how to play these instruments. And she actually started when she was 8 years old. So this is just the youngest age we have at camp. I thought it might be inspiring. And I have to say, when we finally led up to the final song, which was our rocker, and I put on a bass guitar, and I saw some girls in the audience see these two women up there, you know, playing rock and roll with guitars, and their faces looked pretty inspired. Like, you know, maybe I could do that. And that was a nice moment for me to think that there were maybe some girls out there who were thinking, hey, that could be me. We actually just had a blast.
I came into this camp knowing two people, and I made like a world's worth of friends.
Bill and Melinda Gates and Microsoft. That's great, they have scholarships, sponsors. Ticketmaster. What a fine company supporting the community. Okay, okay. That was neat. Thank you very much to West Coast Dev for sending that one in. I love, you know, the category that I would call this is ephemera, right? Like it's some cultural artifact more so than you know, commercial piece of media. And that's my favorite thing to have in our collection. I'm going to put in another tape that needs to be rewound. Oh my God! You learned the hammer dulcimer or the finger picky dulcimer. I think I've talked about it before, but Haley and I went to a dulcimer festival in Alabama once, and it was really cool. My favorite, there were a bunch of like dulcimer players there, and they had like a stage where people were playing, and some of them were like, it was a great mix of different kind of cultural leanings and influences. My favorite guy was somebody who played Paradise by John Prine and sang it on the dulcimer. All right, I'm rewinding a tape. I got interested in the dulcimer because there's this guy named Steven Seifert who still is, but was like years ago in the early days of YouTube, uploading just videos of dulcimer performances that are really, really impressive. And he still occasionally posts stuff where he's like, I think he's hosting a dulcimer camp with a few other like renowned dulcimer instructors. Well, Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Our next tape is going to be, I have no idea what to expect from this. I think it's for babies. It's So Smart, Sights and Sounds. And it was unkind, so I'm rewinding it right now. We're gonna get so smart. We're gonna learn about, I don't know, shapes and colors, aminals. Who knows? Let's check in. Let's see if it's worth watching. Oh, hell yeah. We got Traumarai, we got shapes. What's happening? You're going to have to wait to find out because we are rewinding. This surely cannot be any longer than 30 minutes. We can do, oh good, yeah. We made it to the beginning of the tape. I wanted to make sure we do Felicia Rashad's African American Culture for Kids as the last tape today. So here we go. This is So Smart, Sights and Sounds. What are we in for? Scary FBI warning. Ugh. The Baby School Company. This is for babies, so I think it's just going to be soothing music. Yeah, So Smart Sights and Sounds presents attention-grabbing, stimulating images and music appropriate for your baby's developing mind. Sights and Sounds introduces your baby to simple forms that change into more complex real-world objects, similar to a series of creative puzzles. I see. So it's just visuals to stimulate your baby's developing mind. Should be viewed as part of an interactive experience between you and your baby, similar to other learning tools such as books and developmental toys. We encourage you to verbally identify images, touch, and communicate with your baby as you watch together. Receive the touch. Although this video is approximately 30 minutes long, it is best viewed in shorter increments of 10 to 15 minutes or less. Your baby will let you know when it's time for a new activity. So get comfortable with your baby and enjoy. Well, babies, are you ready? I'll help you. I'll help you process what we're seeing. Look. It's a shape. Youngin'. Child, these are alternating vertical bars. Can you guess what they're going to turn into? That's right, baby. It's Peter Gabriel. Son, you're 1.5 now, so I think it's time to introduce you to the works of Piet Mondrian. I mean, I love using the medium of television and VHS to enrich the young minds of the young developing minds of infants. But more cynically, it's also just like, I don't know, inculcating your child to staring at a screen as early as possible. Take them outside, man. Show them some trees. Babies know what trees are. It's Daddy's head. Daddy always parts his hair like that. Daddy's still trying to figure out his comb over after his midlife crisis. Ah! Ah! This is part enrichment for infants and part avant-garde art exhibition. Oh, he winked at us. I don't like that. Whoa. What did they animate this with? It feels like Macromedia Flash. But probably After Effects or something like that. Oh, play that trauma ride for me. A lovely feeling comes a-stealing with that melody. I could listen till I die. Oh, when you're playing me that lovin' trommerai. Oh my God, it's a bat. This is a beautiful song by Robert Schumann. It's a lullaby, I think. Yeah, Scenes from Childhood, Opus 15, Dreaming. Or Traumerei from Kinderszenen. So appropriate for this. It does look suggestive. But to a dirty mind, everything looks suggestive. It really is. It's a Rorschach test for babies. Maybe this was done in like Maya or something. You can tell, you can see the polygons. Like you can see the geometric lines. It's not a perfectly smooth circle. Sorry, anytime we see early digital animation, that's what I'm inclined to nerd out about. Figuring out how it was produced. Do butterflies menstruate? I think so, right? Butterflies are mammals. Part 2. All right, child, these are squares. And this is what? Jesu, Joy of Man's Desiring. From Johann Bach. J.S. Bach. My favorite Bach is PDQ Bach. But J.S. Bach is a close second. We really need to find some Peter Shickley tapes, don't we? Back me up, band nerds. Y'all know PDQ Bach, right? Oh God, that man's going to eat those shapes. Oh God, that's a choking hazard. No, baby. Don't do it. We have to save him. He's eating the shapes. This is a really bad thing to show to a baby, I think. He's spitting out eyeballs. Do not put small object in baby mouth. Are we gonna make a car that travels down a road with trees? Are we gonna make a Navajo blanket? Could be anything. Oh, we are making a blanket. Oh, it is a VCR. How about that? Spooky eyeballs staring at you. The bottom square on that third one is misaligned. Come on. Snap to grid, idiot. I'm glad someone else noticed it too. Oh, Wiggle Tree. Hi, Becca. We're learning baby something. Good to see you. Our young minds are being enriched. Yeah, how's that been going for you? I bet. I bet it is. That's good to hear. Ugh. Ugh. Oh God, if she winks at us, I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's Mama. She can't decide on a hair color. She's also going through a midlife crisis. Part 3. We are 12 minutes into this 30-minute tape for babies. How are your infant attention spans doing? See, that was a sine wave, and this is a square wave. We're learning about chip tunes, babies. That's a crudely drawn fish. That's a Van's fish. Oh, wow. Hopefully she's not on the job and responsible for the children while she's doing that. Stand back. Thank you. That's actually our third stand back today. This has been a very jump scare heavy stream. Yeah, this is way more tolerable than similar content made for slightly older kids. Like, I would take this over Paw Patrol any day. Like, there's something universal about a thing that's made just for the whatever you have at like 8 months old. We've all still got that. It's very universal. Oh, they're playing Paw Patrol in the ER? Gross. That's like worse than CNN. Being on a monitor against your will. In a public space. Why don't they just play this in the waiting room? I love shapes. My favorite form of childhood entertainment is shapes. Well, it's Mr. Rogers. I think whatever media you're gonna expose your children to, at least balance it out by letting them watch Mr. Rogers. Are you ready to play Dr. Mario on the Game Boy? Is your cat engaged with the baby content? Oh, it's... Oh. Why is he a sex doll? I don't like that. Oh. He's so surprised. He's wiggling his ears. He loves to do that. It's a fast-growing beard, isn't it? It does, yeah. I think, yeah, Prayer Bear and Stand Back both cost $300, which is slightly confusing because everything else is $200. For you, Becca, it's been so long since we've seen you. I'll give you that Peter Gabriel for free. I've refunded your points. Oh, I don't like this baby at all. Oh, it's a Leica. Kind of. Or a cow. I'm not sure which. Oh, that's... I guess, kind of something. Egg. Chicky, chicky. See you, Becca. Have a good one. Chicky, chicky. Now, son, notice how the chicken doesn't move his body or his legs at all? It's because the animator is lazy. But he's probably not getting paid that much. So can we really blame him? Maybe my young child, by the time you're an adult, animators will have a union. Oh, fluffy chicky. Oh, look at them. They're getting along. They're best buds. They're smiling. Oh, it's so cute. Yep, Scooter. Maybe his cousin from Arizona. Oh no, she melted. Is this water torture? With the drip, drip, drip. This music is very dramatic. Hey, thank you, Jace. That's 1,000 bits from Jacebook. Palette cleanser time. How about the Eyewitness theme song? Why not? Let's do it. Oh God, no. Oh God, no. Oh, I don't like that. Who did this? Who did that? Wait, what? There's nothing in the prompt about a worm coming out of his mouth like a horrible demon. That's concerning. Very concerning. Is it the gills on a shark? Part 6. I believe this is the final. Let's see. Nope. Part 6. Let me check. Oh, I need to... That's why. Okay. That's called a quatrefoil. It's a design typically seen on Gothic churches and the like. Quatre for 4. It's why the Girl Scout logo and the cookie is called a trefoil, because it's like that, but there's 3 of them. 3 circles stuck together. Paid a lot for that art degree. got at least a few fun facts out of it. It'll start working again in a minute. It just takes a minute for the... I had to add credit. Space. Oh no. I feel like we should liquid hole. Created by Alexandra Tornak, MS, infancy researcher. Produced by AVC Fort Lauderdale. Animation by Robert Cobb. They had a lot of consultants for infant psychology and the like. That's very nice. Copyright 1997, The Baby School Company. Hooray. Well, that was so smart. Sights and sounds. Are you enriched? Did that help your growing brain? I hope so. Okay. Here's the deal. I'm going to liquid hole while we enjoy the Eyewitness theme song, courtesy of Jace Book. I think it usually takes like 5 to 10 minutes for the ghost to start working again after. Liquid hole, yeah. So let's see. This is the Realistic Video Head Cleaner Non-Abrasive Wet System. Comes with this little bottle of poppers, i.e. video head cleaning liquid. And you take the, according to the instructions, you put 4 drops in the liquid hole. And then put it in the VCR on SP speed, set to record and play. So, are you ready for liquid hole? That's 1, 2, 3, and 4 drops into the liquid hole. And let's see. Record and play. All right. And now it's time for the Eyewitness theme song. We've got a few new Eyewitness tapes. So there are a few others we can watch, but it's been a while since we've seen one. We've just been sitting there with Eyewitness Dog in the library, and that's it for a while. So here we go. Courtesy of Jace, Eyewitness theme. This is the violin. The next time we watch an Eyewitness tape, someone reminds me to get a clip of the credits with Bill Budd. Ah, fuck! Sorry. The cap was not back on this. Earlier today, I was kind of groggy. I had just rolled out of bed. Was getting ready to get the stream started. Scrambling to get breakfast and feed the dog, and I had the dog bowl sitting on the counter, getting ready to put her food in it, and then I was also preparing myself some oats. I had some leftover steel cut oats in the fridge, so I had my own bowl next to it, and I without thinking, scooped out the oats from the container from the fridge and just plopped them right into the dog bowl. And then I went, fuck! And then I just moved them over to my bowl and heated them in the microwave and ate them. So that was my morning. Luckily, Rodney got me good and centered, so I'm feeling less groggy now. Also, it's always nice to hang with the crowd here. So let's move along to our next and final tape, I believe. Hi, Swift. That's going to be Culture. We have, all hosted by Felicia Rashad, American Cultures for Children, African American, Japanese American, and Mexican American Heritage. Today, celebrating Martin Luther King Day, we're going to check out African American Heritage for Children, hosted by Felicia Rashad, the great, the one and only, the inimitable Felicia Rashad from 1997. Let me go grab this. Alrighty. So we have 3 of these thanks to West Coast Deb. The series itself is a 12-volume set, 25 minutes each, aimed at grades K through 4. Actress Felicia Rashad warmly introduces children to this multicultural series that explores the rich tapestry of world cultures thriving in America today. Providing children with an understanding of the diversity of their classrooms and neighborhoods, the programs present each culture through a variety of fun and fast-paced educational segments that celebrate the cultural values and traditions of the American community. This sounds great. Each program includes geography and history segments about the original country or region, kid-hosted tours of neighborhood restaurants, markets, or festivals, foreign language segments in which children count to 10 and learn to say hello, goodbye, thank you, and friend, a traditional animated folktale, easy arts and crafts demonstrations relating to the culture, and a traditional folk song performed by children and musicians. African American heritage. Exciting adventures appear at every turn as children are introduced to the vibrant sights and sounds of Africa with a focus on West Africa. They'll learn about the diverse geography and cultures there as well as the history of African Americans. There are many languages spoken in West Africa, and children learn to count to 10 in the Moray language and then practice a few words in the Yoruba language too. A field trip to an African food market presents a variety of tasty treats, and an animated folktale, Anansi the Spider, is presented. Children make their own African Adinkra cloth designs, and the show closes with the performance of a traditional Senegalese folk song called Gale Gangi. So we have African American, Japanese American, and Mexican American. Also in this series, Arab American heritage, Central American heritage, Chinese American heritage, Irish American heritage, Jewish American heritage, Korean American, Native American heritage, Puerto Rican heritage, and Vietnamese American heritage. That sounds really interesting. I'm excited to check this one out. I have high hopes for it. I think it sounds really lovely. So let's check it out. It's American Cultures for Children, African American Heritage, hosted by the one and only Felicia Rashad. I hope Interpol has bigger fish to fry. This video may be shown to any group in a school, public library, prison, or military base without further permission. Oh, that's really nice. It comes with an explicit license that lets you play it in educational settings. Ooh, logo. Fuck. I hate when that happens. Oh. Okay. Whatever. That was an odd introduction. So many colors. Oh, Felicia Rashad. She's so lovely.
Tapioca moment. Oh, so beneficial. Ooh. You know where this comes from, right? Africa. That's right. Where'd it go? Here it is, the cassava. It's a kind of yam that comes from Africa. So many of the foods we like to eat, songs we like to sing, stories we like to tell, games we like to play, come from different places all over the world because American people are descendant of people who come from all over the world. Right now, we're going to learn a little bit about some of the traditions of African Americans. And I've never been to Africa before, so I think it's time for a trip. What do you say?
Yeah!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Africa!
Africa is a continent with 53 separate countries.
54 now.
Over 700 million people. In Africa, you can find some of the world's largest, longest, and oldest things, such as the Sahara Desert, the largest in the world. Or the Nile River,
Sudan split
the
into
longest in the world.
South Sudan, split off from
Pyramids of
Sudan.
Some
like,
of the oldest
10-ish
man-made
years ago.
structures built from stone. The weather is dry in some areas.
There's also disputed territories in Morocco and
hot.
Somalia.
Much of the land is covered with grasslands.
But, you know, how do you define a country?
Other parts of the
Not
land
important.
Are covered with rainforest, where many animals and people make their homes. But Africans also live in big cities. In these cities, many people wear the kind of clothes that we wear in the U.S. But in villages, it's more common to wear brightly printed African materials. Each country in Africa is made up of hundreds of different ethnic groups. Each group has its own traditions, religion, and language. African Americans come from all over Africa, but many trace their roots back to countries in West Africa, such as Ghana, Senegal, Nigeria, Mali, and the Ivory Coast. Most people in West Africa speak at least 2 languages, their own group language, and either English or French. West Africans often come from large, extended families. In villages, the children help out their family in many ways. They may fetch water, tend to animals, or even work in the fields. African children also go to school just like American kids. And just like all children, African children like to learn, and they love to play.
Newsflash!
Many of the animals that we can only see in zoos live in Africa. And many of these animals live in special animal parks. Hundreds of years ago, herds of elephants roamed this land. But today, there aren't as many elephants left. That's because people used to hunt elephants for their long ivory tusks. Luckily, cutting off an elephant's tusk is now against the law.
Say it in
Yoruba. Hundreds of languages are spoken in West Africa. Many people in Nigeria speak Yoruba.
Hi. Bounty. Friend. Ori. Thank you. Oshe. Goodbye. Odabo.
Say it again, in Yoruba.
Hi. Bounty. Friend. Ori. Thank you. Oshe. Goodbye. Odabo.
Newsflash, idiot.
This brightly colored cloth is called kente cloth and was invented by the Asante people of Ghana. Long ago, the Asante used silk to make this fine cloth for their kings and queens. But today, cotton kente cloth is made all over the world and can be worn by everyone.
African Americans.
Many people come to the United States every year as immigrants. An immigrant is a person who makes a new home in a country other than their own. But the Africans who first came to America were not immigrants. They were slaves. A slave is someone who is owned by another human being. Almost 400 years ago, Africans were taken from their homes, chained up, and crammed into ships to be taken to America. Conditions on these ships were terrible, and many men, women, and children died during the long journey. Once the Africans arrived, they were sold into slavery. Many of these slaves were separated from their families and sent to work on cotton plantations, where life was very difficult. In 1863, President Abraham Lincoln issued a document which led to freedom for many slaves. It was called the Emancipation Proclamation. And by the end of the Civil War, in 1865, all slaves were freed. But for the next 100 years, African Americans struggled to win their civil rights, meaning they wanted to be treated equally to everyone else. A significant moment in their struggle happened in 1963 in Washington, D.C., with a speech by a minister named Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Says, I have a dream. My 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
These days, Africans are still moving to the United States. But unlike their ancestors, hundreds of years ago, they come of their own free will. And they're called immigrants.
What's your name?
My name is Zaria.
Carmela.
Justin.
Christina.
Emily.
My name is Richard.
Hi, Richard.
Field trip.
There are all kinds of African shops in the U.S. This is a food market in Virginia. All sorts of foods are sold here, like coconut milk, pig's feet,
Really?
sawa sawa,
Yummy.
okra,
God, I
Ginger?
love okra.
and cassava. Sweet cassavas are just like yams. You can eat them raw, or you can eat them cooked.
Wow!
This is fufu. It's cassavas, or yams, mashed into a dough. Fufu's best when it's dipped into soup or stew. You can make it yourself or buy it in a box. Either way, fufu's delicious.
Fried okra is delicious, but hard to make. Like roasted okra, just cut them in half, put them on a sheet pan, salt them, put a little oil on them, roast them in the oven. Delicious.
My sister comes here all the time.
Stewed okra with tomatoes. Excellent, but gooey. Okra in gumbo. Essential.
These pretty designs are called a dinkra. We'll learn how to make them later. Other shops sell things like hats for dad,
Dad hats.
jewelry for mom,
Mom bangles.
dolls for my little sister, And check out those scary masks. Wooden sculpture. And there's even a xylophone for me. It's all African and it's all cool.
Wow. Anansi, the spider.
Wow.
One day, Fat Anansi the spider was deep in a dream about food. When suddenly he was awakened by bees buzzing over his head. Why are you so busy? Asked sleepy Anansi. I was just starting my third course of yams and rice. For the feast, answered the bees. Now Anansi was wide awake. What feast? Where? But the bees were too busy to answer his questions. The ants will surely know, he thought, and scurried over to the next anthill. Ants were marching everywhere. Where's the feast? And when? Too busy, was all the ants would say.
Busy.
Anansi ran home and drummed out a message to his children all over the jungle. Come home, he drummed. Quick as a wink, little spiders appeared from everywhere. Who's having a feast? Anansi asked.
I hear it's leopard in the east. No, it's snake in the west, Father. Elephant in the north.
Surprise!
No, monkey in the south.
Oh, he's got a banana phone.
Anansi was overwhelmed. 4 feasts, but all on the same day, and in 4 opposite corners of the jungle. How could he attend them all?
This animation is very charming.
So Anansi spun 4 silken threads and tied one end each around his thick waist. He handed the other ends to 4 of his children. Whenever one of you hears that a feast is beginning, just pull on the thread, and I'll know which direction to travel.
Oh my God, spider phone.
Then Anansi fell back to sleep, dreaming his favorite dream. The next day, drums beat in the west to announce Snake's feast. Anansi awoke to a tug on the thread around his waist. Time to eat, he said. But then drums beat in the east, and in the north, and in the south. All 4 children tugged hard on their threads. Ouch! Ouch! Shouted Anansi. Stop! Everyone's pulling at once! But his children could not hear him over the drums, and as they pulled harder, the threads grew tighter. And poor Anansi's waist grew smaller and smaller until he was squeezed practically in 2. All 4 threads snapped at once, leaving Anansi with a tiny little waist and no desire to go to any feast anywhere. And now you know why the spider's waist is so skinny, even today.
Newsflash!
How many instruments can you count?
Cool.
Let's count in Moray. Another language spoken in West Africa is Moray.
Yemre iwu tabo nase nu yobe yoponi wai piga.
One more time.
Yemere,
Nazin. Nu. Yobe. Yope. Ni. Why? Pia.
Newsflash!
Kwanzaa is an African American holiday which starts on December 26th and lasts for 7 days. 7 symbols are used, one each night, to help us think about the past year and welcome in the new one. Kwanzaa is also a time of great feasts, gift-giving, and candle lighting. Kind of like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Hanukkah, all rolled into one.
Make an Adinkra cloth.
Adinkra cloth comes from Ghana. Patterns are printed onto the cloth with special stamps. To make your own Adinkra cloth, you'll need cloth, stencils, colored markers, a sponge, paint and brushes,
we're
scissors,
painting with sponges
a mat
again.
knife, glue, and a paper plate. First, you trace your favorite pattern onto a sponge. We're using traditional Adinkra shapes, but you can use anything. Then, you cut out the shape from the sponge. Careful with the knife.
Teachers only.
Our sponge expands when wet, but you can use an ordinary sponge. Next, glue the sponge onto a plate and let it dry.
God, children's crafts are so messy.
Now,
Just glue glorping
pour out
everywhere.
some paint and get ready to print. Use your brush to paint the sponge. Not too much paint. Black and brown are traditional colors for Adinkra cloth. Now stamp away.
Neat.
You can use your Adinkra cloth as a wall hanging, or make it into clothing.
Ooh.
Adinkra cloth.
That was easy.
I love all these exclamations.
One hand, two hands, no hands. Balance is everything.
Whoa!
Say it in
Yoruba.
Bounty.
That's hello.
Hello. Ori.
Friend?
Friend.
Yeah.
Oshe.
Goodbye?
Thank you.
No, shit.
Odab.
That's goodbye.
Bye.
Sing!
Here we are in the studio recording a traditional African folk song about returning to Africa called Galigi.
Ooh. I'm digging these strings.
Galangirapi, galangirapi, elek subatel nyungadam Afrika.
Galangirapi, galangirapi, elek subatel nyungadam Afrika.
Galangirapi, galangirapi, elek subatel nyungadam Senegal.
Galangirapi, galangirapi, elek subatel nyungadam Senegal.
Galangirapi, galangirapi, elek subatel nyungadam Côte d'Ivoire.
Galangirapi, galangirapi, elek subatel nyungadam Côte d'Ivoire.
I'm a jiggling. So much of, like, American and particularly Southern and Appalachian folk traditions are influenced by African musical traditions too. There's an undeniably, like, universal kind of feeling in this that resonates with
Galangirapi, galangirapi, elek subatel nyungadam Nigeria.
Galangirapi, galangirapi, elek subatel nyungadam Nigeria.
like, you don't have the blues, you don't have rock and roll without any of this. You don't have the banjo.
Elek subatel nyungadam Mali.
Galangirapi, galangirapi, elek subatel nyungadam Mali.
Galangirapi, elek subatel nyungadam Gambia.
Galangirapi, galangirapi, elek subatel nyungadam Gambia.
Did you notice the musician's instrument? It's called a kora. Now, the kora may seem strange to you, but for a child from Senegal, West Africa, it's not strange at all. Can you think of some traditions in your family? I bet you can, because everyone belongs to a culture, and sometimes even more than one. So why don't you ask your mom or dad where your family comes from? I think you're going to like what you find out. So, as we say in Yoruba, Odabo.
This is very sweet. Obviously, it's for kids, and it's 25 minutes, and it's from 1997. It's not going to capture the full depth of the African-American experience, but I think it did a really great job for what it is. I was hoping for more Felicia Rashad, but I'm grateful for what we got with her at the beginning and end there. You can tell, yeah, you can tell she cared. She was into what she was doing here. It's a great theme song. And we got two more of these, Japanese American and Mexican American. I love celebrating the cultural diversity of the American people. What a great thing to celebrate. They put in the credits for the entire series, which I'm not complaining about because that song is great. Thank you, Schlesinger Video Productions. Whew. Yes, this has been a great stream. I've enjoyed digging into all these tapes with y'all. Not only African American Culture for Children, hosted by Felicia Rashad, but also Strange Baby Shapes, the Experience Music Camp promo, and The Art of Breath and Relaxation with Rodney Yee. Remember to breathe. Be mindful. Take care of your body. Or your body, mind, whatever that means. And yeah, enjoy football. I'll see y'all back here on Wednesday, where I'll try to do another workout tape. Yeah, have a good day, everybody. Thanks for being here.